Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So, new day. My chair. So, hope y'all, everyone, having an amazing day as always. As a title, fun day. So, I have a couple ideas. I don't know if I'm gonna say all of them, but I got a couple ideas. But first and foremost, I really do hope each and every one of y'all are doing amazing. Striving, pushing yourselves. Our main goal each day is to be successful. That means doing something that you never done before. Push yourself every single day, okay? Push yourself every single day, no matter what goes on. No matter how bad you feel, no matter what's going on in your life, push yourself every single day. Push yourself as if today is your last day, okay? Can you turn that down some, baby? Thank you. But push yourself every single day. Get up. Push yourself. Say, I got this. I got this. I'm going to do this. You understand? It's okay to have a moment to reflect. I did that this morning. I had a moment where I need to reflect on my emotions to figure out what is my emotions and what are not my emotions. And by me having that moment to myself to figure out what's going on, it helped me to be more relaxed. It helped take some tension off. Yes, I still go through moments with tension or things because, like I always say, I can feel other emotions. But yeah, sometimes you have to, if your day start off kind of rocky, take a moment, self-reflect, turn everything off. Turn all the noise off and self-reflect on what's going on, but don't allow it to take your whole morning, okay? Get through it and then push forward. All right, that's how you got to do it. Get through it and push forward. The more you ignore those emotions, the more they become tensions, and then that's where your anxiety and all that other stuff come out at. So again, if you woke up and you feel like you woke up on the wrong side of bed, get up, acknowledge that bed was the wrong side, and be able to fix it. Okay. You got it. You can do it. All right. Always believe in yourself, even when you don't want to. Believe that you're good and you will be good, no matter what situation, no matter what storm, no matter what cloud. And always remember, even behind the cloud, the sun is always shining. Okay. Just focus on that thought, and you'll see the light. So what I was gonna say. Okay. Family fun day. So I know with our kids right now, we have a disconnect with our kids. We all do. I do too. My oldest two, unfortunately, like I told you, they're not with me. And it's not fun because they're not with me. I have my little one and I spend time with him. And just to give a backstory, lately I haven't been spending as much time with him as I normally spend time with him. Like, he's right beside me. We have moments where I play a little bit. Sometimes I do a little something, but it's not as consistent as I was before because I have came into this, my calling, and sometimes it takes more time than I wanted to because I finally found out what I truly love to do. And when you love something, not saying that you don't love your kids, but when you finally get in that passion, before you know, you start forgetting about other things, and you have to take those moments. So there have been times like I have these moments where I want to do videos. And you know how kids are. Once you get on the phone, now they want to talk. It's like that. Once you off the phone, they ain't got nothing to do with you. They like, whatever. So when it comes to my son, I'll be like, you want to play? You want to do something? I'm good. You sure? Yes. You want to watch something? No. Want to do something? No. So I get up here, he want to talk. That's why I have to have those little moments. I have to talk to him. So lately, the past couple of days, I have to be like, hey, baby, look. I know mommy is not working out of the house. Mommy is in the house with you, and I'm sitting here with you. However, mommy finally found something that she loves to do for herself. I was like, it ain't that I'm taking time away from you, but I finally found something that I love to do. And I know this is new for you. And I was like, it's not that I'm trying to take time away from you, but it's the calling that's on my life. So because it's a calling, it's something that's going to help better our lives. So I was like, hey, I need to understand that me doing this, pretending as if I was working a 9 to 5 and I was leaving the house. But only thing different, you're looking at me, you can see me. And I was talking to him and I asked him, I said, do you understand? He's like, yeah. I said, do you feel like mommy not listening to you? And he was like, no. I said, do you feel like mommy not giving you enough of time? He's like, no. I said, so you do feel mommy listen to you? He said, yes. I said, so you do feel like mommy is giving you enough attention? Yes. I said, okay, along we on the same page. Excuse me, along we on the same page. Because when we get into these moments where we finally find what we really love to do, we get caught up in it. We like a little kid. Like, oh my God, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You get so excited. Like, I love it, I love it, I love it. And before you know it, you're the kid and you forget that you gotta be the parent. You understand? And I get it. Sometimes when we get in our passions or our careers, we put so much time and energy into it. And in our heads, I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for the family. Because if I don't do it, who's going to do it? If I sit here and play with you all the time, then we stuck in this situation. But I got to go out here and do what I got to do to make sure that we good. It ain't no different than with my other two kids. I call them and stuff once in a while whenever I can get a chance to communicate. But it's like, I feel like I'm neglecting them. As parents that, you know, you have your kids in one household and you in another, you feel like you're neglecting them because you're trying to get this money, right? This is the part about the money where we focus so much on the money, sometimes we forget the family. And we trying to build an empire for them because we don't want them to have to struggle. But then now we using money in the replace of love. You understand? That's how we get caught up. So I just want y'all to know, like, be mindful. Make sure you checking in on your kids. Make sure that they getting the time and attention as well. Because I get it. Like, I never felt like this before. Like, I worked the job and stuff and I spent time with the kids. But this on a new level. It's a whole new level. When you finally find something you really love that makes you happy and that you don't have to share it with anyone else, but everybody benefits off of, man. You know, it's a whole new ball game. And sometimes the kids don't understand that. Sometimes the kids don't see it like that. They feel like you neglected them, putting more time into everybody else. Because right now it look like, see, you out here telling the whole world how to survive, but we ain't surviving. Look at our situation. Look what we in. These people got money. They got this. They got that. And look at the situation we in. We over here penny pinching and everything, and you giving out information to them. And it's kind of hard because when you are in your passion and you in what you're supposed to be in, sometimes you don't get the money right then and there. And you got to decide, do I leave my passion? If God is telling me this is what I'm supposed to do and I'm supposed to do anything else, do I leave this and go get a 9-to-5 just to please my kids? Or do I please the God in me and know that God going to take care of the kids at the end of the day? See, that's the part we have to realize and we have to understand. What part is God calling and what part is the devil talking? You know, because the devil can put us in these positions where we focus on everybody else and not realizing that we are going after the goal for the devil and not the goal for God. You understand? And that's how we get lost, because once we get those material things and now you got the careers and you got all of that, now you got to figure out how to give love to your kids. But guess what? They grown now. They grown. You lost the opportunity because you didn't do it for the right reasons. So that's why I say make sure you still spend time. Make sure you still talk to them along the way. So even with my oldest, I keep letting them know, hey, just know if I'm doing what I'm doing something to make sure that y'all straight. And right now, maybe things ain't looking right. But I promise you that I'm doing it for y'all. I'm not doing this so I can go out here be tricking in the streets or hanging out. That's the problem people have. People get so caught up in these passions and these things that they get to the point they put more energy into the outsiders and forget the kids. See, even though I'm in the house, I'm not forgetting the kids. I'm not spending time with other people in other situations. If it ain't got nothing to do with me or dealing with the journey I'm on, I ain't paying no mind. Okay, and that's what goes on. So like with the messages I had the other day, all of this is part of my process and journey. It's all about what I have to clean up. But if it ain't got nothing to do with me changing something, I ain't got time to worry about it, because that is taken away from them and I ain't going to be doing that. So that gets me to the main message. Family Fun Day. You have to get to the point where you stop what you're doing abruptly sometimes and focus on your kids. Focus on your family. It's not just about the kids. If you're in relationships, you got to remember, if you're always out on the road, who's going to be in the house at the home? You know, sometimes you're going to have to make sure that whatever you're doing, make sure that your kids can come along. If your family can't be a part of it, then you might be doing something you don't need to be doing. It's that simple, okay? So if you're in a career line where if you're traveling and you going places, and I know you got business deals and stuff, but say, for example, if you got to stay in hotels and stuff, sometimes take your family with you. take the kids with you, take the family with you, and say, okay, I know I got to go to work, but y'all gonna come with me. Won't spend. I know it's gonna be a tight room or whatever, but we gonna all be in a room together. And at least y'all with me, so when I get off of work, we still together, because I'm always on the road and we need to be together. Even if we ain't talking or whatever, long we together, because I need to make sure I make time. Because how many of y'all are traveling nurses or traveling doctors, or y'all do business deals around the world and stuff? And if you got the means, then be mindful and and have your family with you. Even if you in a regular company, regular job, make sure you're spending the time with your family. I know you're trying to build an empire, but what's the empire with no family to enjoy it with? You understand? That's why people jump ship. That's why when people get to the top, people then get new people in their lives and wonder why the empire failing, because your day ones got left in the day back in the day. You understand? So if your family can't be a part of what you're doing, then you might be doing something you shouldn't be in, because family is important. That's your number one priority. That's what you're doing it for. If you're doing it for yourself, then you need to let your family go so they can be with somebody that's going to be there for them. All right? So y'all just got to be mindful of that, because why are you going through all this sweat and tears and having these people to hold you down, and then when you get to the top, you just forget about them? So don't do that, because you can miss out on opportunities because of that. All right? And also that goes for the ones that are holding you down in the process. Don't get yourself tricked out of something, and then now they building their own empire up, and then now you losing your success. So just keep a lot of things in mind. So when it comes to Family Fun Day, take a moment, take a break to remember your family. Always put that time in. I don't care if it's like once a week or something. Find some type of time to spend with your family. Get to know them, play with them, do things with them. Spend time, quality time with them, where you put everything down. And again, I get it. I've been having that issue lately. I have, and I'm. This message is not just for y'all. It's for me. Any message I send to y'all, I reverse it right back to myself. I check myself when I'm, communicating. So always remember that. So even for myself, I've been on my phone just about every day for a minute now, and that's not like me. Before all of this happened, my phone would be like, a distant memory. It's like, if it ain't ringing, I ain't on it. You understand? And that's really how I used to be. But since this process, it's like my energy, it's like I'm being called for certain things, and I need to even take my own advice and put the phone down and just listen to the other calls. It's like I got other phone lines I need to start answering, and so I have to do that myself. But make sure that you have fun time. Make sure you spend time with your family and stuff, because if you want to know what true love is, it's your family. That's your true source. That's where you get your energy from. That's where you get your help from. Make sure you're doing that. If y'all got companies out here, we need to go back in time. Do Family Fun Day. Bring your kids. Have it where you can bring your kids to work so they can actually get to see what you do at work. Maybe they'll understand the long hours. Maybe they'll understand the process. Maybe they'll understand what you're doing. Because just saying, hey, you need to get a job is more than, it's basically an empty statement. It's an empty sentence, an empty line. But if they get to understand what you do, maybe they'll respect you a little bit more. Because a lot of y'all kids don't respect you because they don't understand what you're doing. You just get up every day, go to the construction work site, go to the warehouse work site, go to the doctors and this and that. Y'all should start having where they have, have one day for the company where y'all bring y'all kids, and then everybody get to know who your kids are. Now, I know some of y'all got a football team. It is what it is. But if you want your team to be able to travel the world, then they need to know what world they in. It is what it is. We all a village. Let's work together. If y'all had no companies where y'all got just take a day where y'all do some family fun event. I know back in the day there was this company that down here, the Weyerhaeuser company and stuff. They used to do Family Fun Day where they'll have blow up stuff or whatever, and the kids can come and just get to meet everybody, families and stuff. And I get it. In this world, there are people that got their own other families. We got to stop that, because I know what happens is when y'all go out here work these long hours, you build a new family on the side because you more at work than you at home. So y'all got the work families, but we need to stop that. So we cannot neglect the ones that really cares about the ones that really care about us. You understand? We building family relationship because that's all we do. We stay at work all day long, and then when you come home, now it's like this: work becomes your family, and your family become the job. And we got to do better, man. It's too many disconnections out here because we're spending more time with the outsiders than the insiders, and then wonder why we can't network. You understand? So, and then family members, we also have to understand that when we have that husband or that wife or that the boyfriend or girlfriend, however, whatever relationship you in, when they go to work, you got to also be mindful that, hey, they are working long hours. Be mindful of that as well, because if they are working majority and that's their family, you need to make sure you connect it so they remember that they have a family at home, so they don't have to go out and look for another. Okay? Be mindful of that. Because if you just looking at these people as a income, don't get mad when they find something new to put in the outlet. Just saying. That goes on both sides. All right? But yeah, we need to start doing some family fun stuff. It's a show that my kids used to watch on YouTube. It's a family. It's called the FGTV. That family. Like, I'm gonna applaud y'all because my kids watch it. They watch different ones or whatever, but I actually sit there and watch y'all. And I'm not sitting here telling the whole world everybody go online and start their own family show. No, but I'm gonna say that's like, out of some of the ones I've seen, y'all the realest ones I've seen in a minute. Where y'all I wouldn't even call it skits, because it's really like y'all really enjoying yourselves. It's like sometimes when you see these YouTube families, you can tell it's a job. You can tell it's work. Y'all just being families, just putting stuff together like if there's no cameras there, and y'all just doing stuff and enjoying each other. And it's like, we need more of that. We need more families to come together and just do some random silly stuff and have fun. Yes, y'all got the cameras there, but I can actually tell y'all enjoy yourselves. It's not a job to y'all. Y'all just love spending time with each other. Y'all go placing wherever. Some of these YouTubers, it's like, I could tell y'all acted. It's like, y'all supposed to have fun. It don't matter if y'all mess up or screw up or whatever. Just enjoy it. And that's the thing. When it comes to families are acting now. It's like, we got to act these things, and that's even when the camera's not around. We got to act like we love each other. We got to act like we like each other. Like, it's time for us to get back to the origin, to being authentic and just having fun. It ain't about if it's right or wrong or whatever. It's about enjoying each other. It's about actually having good time with each other, understanding each other. Because before you know it, these kids gonna be up and grown, man. They're gonna be up and grown. Like my oldest two. And it's like, dang, like, before you know it, they're gonna be on their own. And I'm doing everything in my power to get things back so I can enjoy as much more time as I can. But I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't care if they in their 30s. I'm gonna still treat them like, I'm gonna still enjoy them. As long as they allow, I'm going to still be a big kid right there with them. It is what it is. Because at the end of the day, life is life. We need to enjoy each other. We're not just teaching ourselves how to be kids. We're teaching our kids how to be kids. So when they become adults, they know how to take life serious, but they also understand and enjoy the life they live. You understand? And that's generational wealth as well. Also, some ideas, man, we need to get back to the old school. Like, y'all like watching TV and stuff all the time. The TV show Double Dare. I used to like watching that as a little kid. Double Dare, where they used to have the families come up there and they do the weird stuff. We need to get these kids back and enjoying life and enjoying different things. I have a bunch of ideas, by the way, and I'll start sending downloads to people on certain things. But we need to start doing more family stuff. Even like what was it? Like on the BET Awards when Bow Wow brought, I think her name Shy. I'm sorry if I ain't saying her name right. But when he had his daughter up there, different things like even celebrities. Y'all, I love that. Even though now I know people look at, oh, there's nepotism, this and that. Nah, he brings his child to work. That's what he do. Ain't no different. He working 9 to 5, bring his child to work, and they let the kids be kids. Let them be able to understand what the parents doing. Don't matter if you're a celebrity or not. Let the kids enjoy it. We need to start bridging the gaps. How can we teach the kids how to know how to handle these tasks if we're not allowing them in the presence of it? It's like, how can you build something up if they're not there to see it? If they only see the end results, then how are you going to expect them to be able to run the company if you decide that this is when you're ready to retire? You understand? I'm not saying that that's the lineup a person has to have, but I'm just saying, how can you build an empire and you want your family to take over something, but they don't know the business? Okay? Allow y'all kids to be a part of it. Maybe we can understand how to understand the younger kids with the older ones. Start doing that. I really appreciate the ones that did that or do those things where y'all have y'all kids. I don't care if it's there for a moment where they get to see. We see you anyway. We see the kids anyway on their social media page and all of that. Now they come to the job. Now, why we doing it? Well, y'all stop stalking them on a regular day. Then when they come to work, now you feeling some type of way. Let's bring the kids to work. Let us see the kids, y'all, in the right form. Not when y'all trying to dog them out. Let's see them actually being out here or whatnot. And I felt that was so beautiful how y'all had that or whatever. And I applaud y'all for that. Continue doing stuff like that. Like, continue, man. Continue bring y'all kids out here and this stuff so we can understand. They can understand our love language. We can understand theirs. Then there's no confusion. We won't need no interpreter to be able to interpret stuff because now we see both generations or at the same time. And when you start looking, be like, oh, snap, it's the same thing. It looks different, but it's the same language. You understand? It's time, y'all. It's time for us to be able to understand these kids. But if we keep pushing them to the background, and then when it's time for them to come on stage, and then they don't know how to talk. You understand? It's like public speaking. In order for us to know how to be a public speaker, you got to learn how to be able to stand on a platform and start talking. When the more you talk, the more comfortable you become. You understand? That's what I'm doing. I've been sitting here doing public speaking classes for myself, so when I get on center stage, I ain't got to look like I'm crazy, because you already know that I'm crazy. See? That's what I'm doing. That's it. It's like, I need y'all to see every side of crazy I have, so when I come up there, we can all laugh together. It's like that. It's literally like that. So y'all ain't about to embarrass me. Shucks, because if y'all gonna laugh, I'm gonna laugh too. But yeah, so that's literally how it goes, man. It's like, for me, I know sometimes when I'm talking, I might slip some words here and there, but at the same time, I know my son is here and listening, right? And I know I slipped some words, but he knows what's right, what's wrong, and you understand, because I'm teaching them. They still listening. And I know, and long as I don't curse at my kids, okay? But I know y'all hear certain things. He hear it because I'm teaching him the same way I'm doing it. So even though I may not be sitting here playing with him, I'm still giving him lessons. He's in class right now. Every single time I talk to y'all, he's in class. I'm always educating my kids so they understand I've been like this. And whenever the time comes, you meet my older two, you'll get to see, like, wow, they talk exactly alike, because I've been teaching them the whole time. So my son is always at work with me, even though he's paying attention to something else. Y'all hear sometimes I be talking, he'll start laughing out of nowhere. He's paying attention. And see, that's the thing. I want him to learn the business, because when his time comes, he already know how to strive out here. He will know how to create his own empire. It ain't always about, out here just playing little games and stuff like that. We still got to educate our kids at the same time. You understand? So it's like either we educate our own kids or somebody else going to educate them. So you need to know what type of degree they're going to get. So when it comes to the time for them to get that job, they will have all the criteria that they need. They won't have to worry about the prerequisites. So what I'm trying to say is this. In order for us to be able to enjoy the empire, you need to have the fun with the family. Acknowledge them, respect them, love them. Because if you don't get mad when your empire falls down. And the empire doesn't always have to be some big, tall building or whatever. It's your unit. It's your source. You are the tree. And if you're not taking care of the tree, don't get mad on when the leaves fall. Because when the leaves fall, you have to realize if you're not prepared for the next season, how can a tree survive? On that note, y'all have a blessed day.